What's up, everyone? Today we're gonna have the 13th in the world, also known as Jason, in the global tournament, share some of the replays. He is currently 32 and 3 losses. This is the deck that we are going. Actually, this is the deck he used. There's so many giant skeletons and graveyard in this global tournament. We have the fisherman to pull the giant skeleton away from our golem push so the bomb doesn't kill our support troops. We have the barbarians for the graveyard. We have 3 spells to destroy all spawner or bait decks. And yeah, this is basically how this deck works. It might seem like it's not that great. There's no giant skeleton, no rocket, no tornado, no graveyard, no freeze. But this deck does work, and Jason just proved it. So the first game here against 22 Master, also really good player. If you guys can see here, 26 Master is the 8th in the world. Jason just defeated him, and he's running this wacky giant skeleton lumberloon deck. I don't know how this deck works, but he's apparently succeeding with it. We start with Night Witch first play. It's always a safe play. Don't cycle a fisherman in the back. Never ever cycle a fisherman in the back. If you cycle a fisherman in the back, you're gonna giant skeleton at the bridge and then probably clone it, and then you already lost your tower. The opponent goes in with the lumberloon right as we cycled our Night Witch. No big deal. We want to save our lightning on offense so we don't lightning the lumberloon. We want to use Baby Dragon Fireball to counter this push. We go in with the Golem knowing that we're up elixir. Minion Horde's not going to do much. Opponent goes in with Lumberloon again. We bridge block with the Barbarians. Baby Dragon and Fireball denies Balloon. Doesn't deny the death damage, but here's why the Fisherman is in the deck. The Fisherman pulls away the giant skeleton so the bomb doesn't splash on our big push. We lightning on offense as we saw. You want to keep your lightning on offense mostly. Lightning and arrows kill Lumberjack and the Minion Horde, and we basically won the game off here. And yeah, this is gonna be almost tower down. It's gonna be in the range of Lightning Fireball. We arrows the Minion Horde. We try to get the chip damage on the tower, that's why we missed 2. Doesn't matter. Night Witch plus Baby Dragon plus Fireball. Saved on defense. Don't use your lightning on offense, especially against Electro Wizard. You want to keep your lightning to lightning that Lumberjack plus Tower plus Electro Wizard to get that value. We pre-cycle Barbs to get the Fireball out so we can use our Night Witch plus Fisher on defense, since that is 26 Master's only big spell. The Fisherman pulls away the Lumberjack, that's huge. Balloon doesn't even get death damage. And we're getting chip damage with our spells on his right tower. Spell cycling is also a good option for this deck. If you're against a deck with no big spells, you can just cycle lightnings and fireballs and arrows on their tower and defend with spells too. It's basically just all spell deck in some matchups. Great Fireball hits the E-Wiz and Balloon. Always look for spell value. If you can't hit everything with the Fireball, always try to do it. Spells are so crucial in this matchup. Actually, in any matchup, spells are crucial because it's triple elixir. Here, we don't cycle the Fisherman. We don't cycle the Fisherman in the back because Giant Skeleton's just gonna get pulled to the tower. Baby Dragon plus Fireball denying the Balloon again. Not even death damage. Actually, yes, death damage, but still, that's not gonna do anything. That's basically useless. Fisherman, great defensive value. Golem in the pocket for skill. Thing is, the opponent doesn't have a building or a fisherman or a freeze or ice NATO to pull. His only stunning or displacement cards are Uwiz and Tornado which barely do nothing, and we win the game off that. Golem in the pocket if your opponent's tower's low, and we get the GT emote BM. And the second game, we're against Erenga. Erenga playing this giant skeleton clone deck. We have the Fireball for the flying machine or Barbs. Actually, we Fireball I believe we fireball the barbs here, and we lightning the flying machine, hunter, cannon cart, and we have fisherman for the giant skelly, and we have arrows for the skeleton barrel. We golem first play because it's skillful. Cannon, also great golem timing. The cannon card's gonna pass the bridge, so the tower's gonna get value. I don't know why he didn't lightning. I think Jason here. Yeah, Jason missed the cannon card. I think he lagged here a bit. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter. As long as the giant skeletons don't get through, we're chilling. We get lightning value on the flying machine and hunter. This is why lightning is so good in this. Here we golem again. Like you want a night witch in the back and then golem in front. If you golem in the back, they're gonna go all in opposite lane. So you want a night witch first, and if they spam, you defend and then you golem. So that's how the golem works usually. We have the fisherman again. Look at this fisherman pulling away the giant skeleton. The other giant, the night witch is attracted to this big giant skeleton that it doesn't even go to the clone giant skeleton. So this night witch is going to cause a lot of trouble for the opponent. We have barbs for the cannon card. We know that we know that Irenga doesn't have fireball, so we don't need to be aware of the prediction fireball by Irenga. We fireball the, actually no, we lightning the flying machine with the tower and the giant skeleton. Lightning is so good. And against skeleton barrel, like always in triple elixir, in the triple elixir challenge, when you're trying to use a spell on skeleton barrel, always delay it because they might go in with a late clone. And you might miss your spell if you mess up the timing. So always wait a bit. If they don't clone arrow, if they clone arrow, and you get value. Here again, Jason does the same thing, Night Witch in the back, and then we go in with the golem. And this is a mistake by the Jason with the fisherman in the back. Fisherman here, because it's gonna pull the giant skeleton to the tower. Jason realized this, and yep. So the opponent's gonna get giant skeleton on the damage, but he's gonna be so drained on elixir. We go golem at the bridge. Arrow the skeleton barrel. Fireball all of this garbage. We have fisherman to tank for the flying machine. We know that Jason knew that he doesn't have elixir for giant skeleton at the bridge, so that's okay. He can afford to put the fisherman in the back, and golem plus lightning should take the left tower. Here's I would say like a mistake. The arrows were kind of a waste because the death damage, the 2 death damage skeleton barrels plus the poison is gonna do 400 damage. Doesn't matter. We go in with baby dragon in the center against cannon card decks. Like even in normal battles, always cycle something between your princess and king tower to maybe protect your princess tower against cannon card in the pocket. Here we cycle stuff in the pocket. Now he played his cannon card, we can safely build up a push. The Jason first tries to get the lightning value. Against those kind of decks where they have like high DPS with giant skeleton, spell cycling is definitely a good option. And giant skeleton bomb's gonna get great value. We're gonna night witch here and then golem in the pocket. Just like last game, very skillful because the opponent doesn't have any fishermen or buildings. We sack the damage to get the arrows on offense. Arrows plus golem death damage can kill the barbarians, and this is basically tower down. We just need to fisherman in the center. Actually no, we don't even, yeah, Jason didn't want to get predicted, that's why he didn't fisherman in the center. So like when you think they're gonna predict you, use a night witch instead of fisherman to put in the center. And this is gonna be GG. So yeah, those are the replays that Jason shared. If you guys want to see the deck again, here's the deck. I am going to link the deck in the description so you guys can copy it. And this is going to be it for this video. See you guys. Bye.